when we say, I'm going to put my trust in the systems, the traditions, the commands, the ways of man, more than I'm going to trust in God's ways, God's provision, God's plan. And this happens so quickly to us. And it doesn't matter if you're in the Reformed or Calvinistic or Charismatic or Methodist or Catholic. This happens to all of us. And so in Acts 17, we see this. Paul and Silas are preaching the gospel, showing from the Old Testament that Jesus is the Christ, that he should have suffered, be buried, raised again, and that he is the one in whom they have been waiting for. And the response to this is the Jews go to Jason, the guy who's hosting him. They drag him before the council and say, these people are turning our world upside down. And so often this is what happens, is when we lose control and we say, God, I surrender to you. I'm not in control of my life. You are Lord. You're not just Savior. You are Lord. It feels like I lose control. And the human instinct is to want to take it again. And we see this in the history of Israel. There was a time where the Jews were oppressed by a king in Israel who said, no circumcision, no reading of the Torah, no praying in the temple, forbidding them to basically worship. Sets up a statue to Zeus in the temple, slaughters pigs, defiles the place. And they respond saying, listen, we're not going to stand for this. They overthrow this empire, and the Hasmonean kingdom is born. And now this Hasmonean kingdom made this statement: we will not let anybody come in to defile what God has deemed holy. The temple, the commandments, prayer, the law. And so they set up a system that protects this. And unfortunately, this system started to grow inward to say, hey, how can this benefit us? And how can we exclude people? And this is where the Pharisees and the Sadducees got it wrong. And this is why when Paul and Silas come in and they preach the gospel, they're coming from a tradition that says we're going to protect what we have control about, and we're not going to trust God. Their eyes are not open to see that God is saying, hey, in the past it was come and see, come to the temple, we have control over everything that happens. Now it is the Spirit comes upon. It's not about the priest, it's not about the prophet, it's about the everyday believer saying, God, I am surrendered to you. What do you want me to do? We are a kingdom of priests before God. We believe in the priesthood of all believers, that each one has a gift to bring. Each one can preach the gospel. Each one is filled with the Spirit. And so let us not neglect that, and let us not let the spirit of